In our first instance, we have a guy who comes up to the door, but gets scared and leaves. This demonstrates innate immunity.
In innate immunity, a person is protected by mucous membranes in the opening of their bodies, such as the eyes, nose, and throat. Obviously, the skin protects anything from entering the body, and when it is broken, it attempts to heal as quickly as possible, and special immune cells on the skin attack invading germs or antigens upon contact.
In our second instance, the guy enters the house. What follows illustrates adaptive immunity.
Adaptive immunity consists of lymphocytes. Our adaptive immunity grows stronger as our body builds resistance to more and more illnesses as we get older through the buildup of antibodies and vaccinations. White blood cells, or leukocytes, carry our defense mechanisms. There are two types of leukocytes, phagocytes and lymphocytes. Phagocytes chew up invading organisms. The other type of leukocytes are lymphocytes. There are two types of lymphocytes, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes are found in the bone marrow and produce antibodies. The antibodies are specialized proteins that lock onto antigens. Antibodies are made up to fit antigens like puzzle pieces. Once antibodies have locked onto the antigens, they neutralize toxins and activate complements, which are groups of proteins that assist in killing bacteria, viruses, or infective cells. Once the antibodies have locked onto the antigen, the T lymphocytes can come in and destroy them. T lymphocytes are found in the thymus gland and can also signal to other cells, such as phagocytes, to do their job. It is also important to note that once a person gets sick from a certain disease, they can't get it again.
Once the man enters the house, Chris Hansen comes and talks to him. The FBI investigators who talk to him online are the B lymphocytes because they locate the antigen or predator. Chris Hansen is the antibody by getting hold of him. Then he walks outside and is arrested by police officers, who are the T lymphocytes and phagocytes. The predator or antigen is no longer a threat.
Antigens are imported in the immune system. Antigens are exported by our immune system through mucus, tears, and vomit.
Although the system may seem foolproof, some things can still go wrong. In fact, there are 4 different types of immune system disorders.
The first type is immunodeficiency, which occurs when a part of the immune system is not working properly. When a person is born with an immunodeficiency disorder, it is called primary immunodeficiency. It can also be acquired through drugs or infection known as secondary immunodeficiency. Immunodeficiencies can affect B lymphocytes, T lymphocytes, or phagocytes. An example is severe combined immunodeficiency, also known as bubble boy disease. It is a serious immune disorder where there is a lack of both B and T lymphocytes, making it nearly impossible to fight infections.
This would be as though the man walked into the house and there would be no Chris Hansen, FBI, or police. The next type of disorder is autoimmune disorder, where the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's healthy organs and tissues as if they were antigens. An example is lupus, which is a chronic disease with muscle and joint pain and inflammation. It can also include attacks on the kidneys and other organs.
This would be as though Chris Hansen and the police are attacking ordinary citizens as though they were predators. The next type of disorder is allergic disorder, where the immune system overreacts to antigens causing swelling, watery eyes, sneezing, and even a life-threatening reaction called anaphylaxis. An example is asthma, a respiratory disorder, where the lungs are oversensitive to certain antigens and triggers breathing tubes in the lungs become narrowed, leading to reduced airflow and the person has trouble breathing.
This would be as if the police attacked the predator when he came out of the house, instead of just arresting him. The last type of disorder is cancer of the immune system, where cells grow out of control. An example is leukemia, an abnormal overgrowth of leukocytes. This would be as though Chris Hansen, the police, and the FBI became defective and couldn't do their job.